welcome back to Season 2, Episode 2 of Teed Up, where everyone is a sports expert. It's meant somewhat ironically. We are an original podcast created and produced by Long Beach State student-run newspaper, the Daily 49er. I'm your host, Naoki.
I'm Maddie G.
I am Maher.
And I'm Maya Claire.
Thank you for joining us, and let's get talking some sports. Well, before we begin, we have a new face. Maya, would you introduce yourself to the people?
So, hey everyone, I'm Maya Claire. I'm the opinions assistant for the Daily 49er, and I'm a fan of one of the worst teams in the AFC, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Well, not just the AFC. Let's not
Let me have this, okay? We're going to at least win week 1.
That's true. Maher, what's your favorite football team, bro?
The Portland Trailblazers.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, my favorite quarterback actually is Damon Lillard.
Yeah.
I think they got a shot at the playoffs this year, don't they?
Yeah.
What about Antonio Romo?
True.
Actually, Tom Brady, right? He's still playing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he plays up in Toronto, doesn't he?
No way.
Yeah, he's playing Inter Miami next week.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I just saw one Messi the other day, actually.
Hey.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
All right. Without further ado, let's get into some beach sports. Maddie?
Not a good week for beach sports outside of men's golf. Men's golf, really good.
Really good.
I mean, the Ram Masters Invitational,
got
they
first.
go ahead and win it.
Got
I know
first
we
place.
lost Ian Gilligan, former friend of the pod, transferred out of the school, but we still love him. Barkley lived on in legacy.
I'm going to repeat it here, folks. Ian Gilligan is the best golfer I've ever seen since Charles Barkley in any celebrity game.
Tiger Woods, come outside.
No.
What? No?
Tiger
Okay.
Woods don't hold a candle
Oh,
to
wow.
Ian Gilligan.
Oh, wow.
That's very high price.
No, he's great. Yeah, and we wish you the best of luck at Florida. We miss you here at the beach. Please come back. Please come back.
Please come back.
And then
We miss
women's soccer played UCLA last night at UCLA. How'd that go?
Not a pretty result. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of good takeaways for a 4-0 loss, but there's actually really good takeaway when you see Cherrie Cox getting on the field, playing 66 minutes. I know we recently talked about her injury. We had the article go up. It looks scary, but she's back 2 weeks later. Gets in there, gets some fitness back in.
Yeah. You've been to a game this year, right, in sports? How'd you like your experience?
Yeah, so I went to the season opener for women's volleyball against Texas, and it was electric in there. It was a lot of fun.
How'd you like your experience?
You was lovely, so I've heard.
You still haven't gone.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, obviously I'm a very busy man. And
Obviously.
with busy, and like busy people come with a busy schedule.
You
You know what I mean?
You know what?
But
Understandable.
mind you, I will make it my mission to go to a game. I must, because I've been here for about a year now and I'm
True.
yet to go to a single sporting event, which is quite embarrassing to admit. However, that will change.
There you go.
That will change.
If Mateo's got he's got a high tally on you, bro.
That's what I mean. And he doesn't even go to the
He
school
doesn't
yet.
even go here. He's still 20 years removed from coming
I'm
here.
slacking, guys. I'm slacking. I need help. I need
We'll
help.
take you. We'll take you. We'll have a team bonding teed up event.
You
It'll
know
be
what? That's
perfect.
great. That sounds
There you
great
go.
to me.
We'll get on the pitch. We'll do a crossbar challenge halftime.
You're getting me too excited now. You're getting me too excited. Let's move on.
Let's move on. All right. So we're recording this on Friday. Last night was the official first game of the NFL. The Lions against the Kansas
Tigers.
City Chiefs.
Oh.
The Tigers.
It just made sense.
Okay.
Okay. Finding out who's king of the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lion, Tiger. They're adjacent.
They're
right?
both from Detroit.
I
True
could.
that.
That is true.
But in a pretty big upset, the Lions came out on top against the defending champions.
Wow.
Do you think it's an upset?
I think so.
Going into the season, Dan Campbell had second highest odds to win Coach of the Year.
I like Dan Campbell a lot, actually.
And I think you look at kind of that injury of Kelsey and just where the Chiefs are at roster-wise outside of Kelsey and Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pretty.
It's not good. And then they had the whole Chris Jones thing the entire summer. It's not looking good for the Chiefs so far.
They struggled in the second half. They only had 2 receptions from receivers, going 0 for 7 on third down in the second half. It just didn't look pretty. And in that 2-minute drill, only down by 1, Mahomes had the ball, but no Kelsey, no win.
They have no security blanket for that boy Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
I think when fantasy-wise, one of your best performers is Harrison Butker, things went pretty poorly.
That's true. That if your best player is a kicker, it's not good.
That's a tough game.
Even I know that.
See, you know this.
And I even watch the NFL.
Yeah, when are we gonna see Harry Kane playing the NFL as a kicker?
You know what? I think it'd be a brilliant kicker, wouldn't he?
He would be.
That's a very, very good comparison. I think most footballers would be great kickers in the NFL.
No, he's come out and said that.
Can you imagine Pele as a kicker, Ronaldo as a kicker? Kicker, excuse me, picker. Kicker, the
As a
kicker.
kicker.
Yeah.
What team in the NFL do you want Harry Kane to play for?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Let's see.
New England Patriots.
That's a good one.
I mean, yeah.
That's a good one.
You know, I guess that's kind of
From
self-explanatory.
England
He's
to
like
New
coming
England.
to the New
From
England.
England to
New
New
England,
England,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And being a Patriot too at it. Why not?
There you go. It's a long legacy though. You had what Vinatieri kick for them, Janikowski kick for them.
It's a good kicking room, yeah.
They have a good kicking room.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got Harry Kane to the equation.
Then now you gotta add Harry Kane there. Hall of Fame. He's gonna
Dare
have
I say another Super Bowl?
not
Dare
anytime
I
soon.
say?
But
Not
I mean,
under
Harry
Bale.
Kane has won a trophy in his career.
he might
That's
win
what
it.
I mean.
His first trophy as a football player could just be in the NFL.
It could be.
It very well could be.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Belichick won't be head coach though, not for that.
That would be very Tottenham-like.
That would
may
be
I
very
just
Tottenham.
say.
And then, like I said, we're recording this on Friday. Big day on Sunday. Like almost any other team that didn't play last night is playing on Sunday. Maya, what game are you most looking forward to?
I mean, personally, as a Raiders fan, I'm looking forward to the Raiders and Broncos game.
There's just no way to look forward to it.
I look forward to it because every expert is projecting the Broncos to just stomp on the Raiders. But in the past couple seasons, the Raiders are 9-1 against the Broncos. I don't think there's going to be too much of an issue.
Ooh.
I'm not talking about it not being a game for the Raiders. It's just more so I don't want to watch Russell Wilson versus Jimmy Garoppolo.
That is true. That's fair.
It's
That's like
okay.
a
You can just
quarterback
keep an eye
duel.
on Josh Jacobs just running over the Broncos defense.
Okay,
That's fair.
that's better.
As an Eagles fan, I'm looking forward to the matchup against the Patriots. With the summer that we had, I just want to see this team on the field. I need to see this team full pads, healthy, with the main guys. I don't want to see like practice squad guys on the field anymore. I want to see Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. I want to see Jalen Carter. The Jalen Carter hype is all-time high.
All-time.
All-time high. The Georgia
All-time.
Bulldogs here in Philly.
It's going to be the Philly Bulldogs.
Oh, so we're the Philly Bulldogs, man. I'm so excited to watch this team. And
You know what? Funny enough, my basketball team is called the Barnet Bulldogs. Just thought I'd throw
there
that
you
in
go.
there.
hey, and you know what? When I was in middle school, we were the Adams Middle School Eagles. So
Oh,
see, it
destiny.
Just,
It's destiny.
It just makes sense.
It just makes sense. It
Maddie,
really
what game
does.
are you looking forward to, brother?
Ooh, I think Cowboys Giants personally. It just feels like one of those old school affairs. You pick two division rivals, and then I have a bit of a crush for Danny Dimes at this point in football.
Wow.
I think Danny Dimes is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the league. For the first time in a while, it doesn't feel like I'm rooting for only Josh Allen, but Danny Dimes is in my back pocket too.
Okay, so because in that NFC East division, I think it's undisputed, right? Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the division.
I don't know, Vanilla Vic.
We're not talking about Vanilla Vic here.
I mean, who do you think is going to walk away from a win between the Cowboys and the Giants?
Yeah.
Week
Oh, the
one, though?
Giants.
Yeah,
the Giants.
Giants.
Yeah, the
I think
Giants
they'll
have,
mop them.
Daniel Jones
Wow.
coming off big extension. I think it's going to be huge.
Is Saquon Barkley still there?
He
Yeah,
is.
He
Oh,
is.
there
He
you
got
go.
signed to a 1-year deal.
Hey.
not because he wants to be there.
Oh.
But he is there.
Okay.
He didn't get the contract he wanted,
Nope.
but he got a little bit of money.
He got a little bit of money.
If we're talking contracts, we can also go to Mike Evans.
Ooh, Mike Evans.
Yeah.
There's rumors
yeah.
Mike Evans going to be out.
That's
Kansas
true.
City wide receiver room was really bad. I feel like that's a landing spot that'd be probably popular for both sides.
That's true. And then, well, speaking of bags, Nick Bosa, man got paid.
He
Show me the
deserves it.
money.
He
I feel like
deserves
we
it.
have a host from last semester who would have really loved this news. Shout out Bosa.
Shout out Bosa. Yeah, he got paid. We're talking, this is like NBA levels of money we're talking about here. $122.5 million guaranteed for an NFL player is outrageous.
Do you think he's worth it?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's one of the best defensive players in the league.
And
Like
he's
he's setting the market right now.
Yeah, and he's young. He's still super young in his career. He still has like 10 good years of football left in him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's coming off of an injury, right?
Yeah, but even then, like, you
He
gotta
got paid.
account for him
Yeah.
week in and week out. You know, he's no Virgil van Dijk. You know, a knee injury
big
is not gonna affect Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
Van
or,
Disney.
there you go. I was literally just
Van
about to.
Disney.
I hate it here.
You see Van Dyke got suspended for another game?
Yeah,
Don't
That's
say
what-
bad words, kids. Don't say bad words.
don't say bad words.
You get in trouble.
And then Kyler Murray, originally pegged not to just sit out the year. Cardinals were getting a tank to get Caleb Williams, but head coach Jonathan Gannon came out a couple days ago saying that he expects Kyler Murray to play at some point this year.
Kyler Murray. That sounds familiar.
He's
The guy
5'5".
He 5'10".
he's 5'10".
He was the
5'5".
guy.
But compared to the offensive line, he looks like he's 5'3".
Yeah.
Right. He was the guy who chose to play football over baseball, right?
Exactly.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the one.
I see you.
Hey,
Ball
that's what you're
knowledge,
learning.
dude.
Guys,
Dude,
I
I
see the
love that.
vision. I see the
Dude, I
future.
love that.
Do you know what
Bro.
team it was for?
What baseball team?
Naoki,
They're gonna move.
This is a team that Maddie was very sad about.
well, your team's
Oh.
moving, Matty.
It
Wow.
breaks my heart
Look,
too
look.
seeing
Las
that team move.
Vegas.
The Oakland
Come on, you can do it.
You can
I
do
believe
it.
in you.
The first letter in the alphabet.
Acorns.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
The Oakland Acorns, mate. Wow, who would have thought?
Yeah, he got drafted number 1 by the A's.
The A's. Wait, they just called the A's?
Well, they call-
Yeah,
Oakland
Oakland
Athletics.
Athletics.
Oakland Athletics,
Oh.
but
Yeah,
it's
everyone calls them the
the A's, yeah. But then he got picked number 1 in the NFL draft. I think he's still the only player to get picked first MLB and the NFL. Isn't he?
Wow.
I don't believe he got picked first in the MLB.
I don't
He
think
got
he
picked
did.
high.
He
I
was
I
a
think he
first
was still first
rounder,
round, but he wasn't.
But
I think he was high
it was like
first
kind of a
round.
long shot because he was coming out of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And at that point, they
Impressive.
kind of already knew he wouldn't settle for the MLB.
For NFL players, it's very common for a lot of them to get drafted to baseball. And then
Okay.
like, choose to play football.
Deion Sanders,
Bo
right? He did
Jackson
that.
was a big
Tom
one.
Brady.
Tim Tebow,
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow gave it a chance.
Russell Wilson.
Bo
Russell
Jackson
Wilson
was
for
a
the
big one.
Rockies.
80s,
Bo Jackson.
90s, played both for a little while.
Deion Sanders. You
Deion
might
Sanders.
hear about him a little more
Yeah,
later.
yeah, prime time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Prime time.
Dude,
There you go.
Dude, you're pulling out.
I did my
All the
research, ladies and
tricks.
gentlemen. I did my research.
Hey,
I
what a
think the-
journalist.
I think the choice to play Kyler Murray is super interesting, though, because that division is not going to be easy. The Rams are going to be better than they were last year, and the Seahawks and the 49ers are never easy teams to beat.
Yeah.
Never.
I think the Kyler Murray situation is becoming one of the more precarious ones in sports because is Kyler Murray good at football anymore? It's hard to say. He really hasn't had a good season in a couple years.
You
I
had the
know-
whole situation with his contract and
Yeah.
the studying clause. Like
It's true.
that
Studying
was
clause.
there's
He
a
needed
whole
to play Call of
controversy.
Duty.
He was
That was
playing
his
more
real
video
Call of
games.
Duty.
than he
Elaborate
was
more on the
studying,
studying
but-
clause. What's
He's
this?
in FaZe Clan, bro.
He's
No.
in FaZe Clan?
No, he's like
Is he actually?
he's like an honorary. Isn't he honorary? Him and like Bronny James are like honorary members of FaZe Clan.
I did hear about Bronny.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So they put like a clause in his contract that he had to spend like a certain amount of time in the film room
Wow, that is not good.
to get a certain amount of, because there was like rumors floating around that he wasn't like doing his job as a quarterback.
That's not a good
and, like,
sign.
watching film.
That
That's not a
clause
good
has since
sign.
been removed, but it's not something you can easily ignore.
I mean, I think it's something important though. We don't want like a Jamarcus Russell 2.0 situation.
I don't want to relive that whole situation.
The Raiders slander is real.
For fans listening that don't know, DeMarcus Russell was
Did
the
you watch
first
film that
overall
week?
pick. At one point, one of the coaches gave him a disc that he said had film on it and asked him the next day if he watched it, and he said yes. And he studied the film for hours. It was a blank disc.
Yep.
So it's a quarterback mistake the Raiders will
What a
hopefully not
guy.
ever
What a-
repeat.
What a guy.
Jamarcus Russell was the number 1 overall pick too, wasn't he?
He was
was.
number 1 overall pick at LSU.
Well, speaking
Considered
of
one of the biggest busts. Yeah.
speaking
Yeah.
of the Raiders in the mud, Chandler Jones. The Raiders are in.
The Raiders are a
They're
fun
getting
team.
put through the ringer.
I mean,
We
a
don't
couple
ever
years
get a
ago.
break. There's something every
Yeah.
year.
The John
I
Gruden
promise you-
situation.
I promise you, we didn't bring you on just to crap on the Raiders for half an hour.
Yes, they did. Yes,
we
they
asked
did.
you.
I wouldn't
Yes, they
blame
did.
you if you did. We're
Maya
the
Claire,
punching bag.
They
of the
have. They definitely
No,
did. They
I
did it to me
asked
last week.
I
They didn't get
asked
to you this
Maya
week.
if she wanted to come on this, and then like days later, Maya tells me I am a Raiders fan. I was like, oh no, this is not good. Oh gosh, what have we done? Oh no.
And then that's when the light bulb went off for you there. You're like, ooh, Raiders
Ooh,
fan.
content.
Ooh, views.
Ooh, how can I get canceled today?
Uh-oh. Go
Um,
ahead. Let's move on.
But Chandler Jones, the Raiders sent a crisis team to his home.
Mm-hmm.
What's the deal with Chandler Jones at the moment?
At least from the little bits and pieces I've been hearing, it seems like there was some controversy between him and McDaniels. Some words were exchanged. Apparently, McDaniels has reached out to Chandler Jones's baby mama, who he hasn't spoken to in 5 years.
That means his wife, by the way.
No, he has
Then this
another
is-
partner.
Oh, they're not married? Okay.
Yeah, no,
I
they are
take that
not
back.
together.
I
Premarital.
apologize. I'm in the form, ladies and gentlemen.
And Chandler Jones arrived at the facility, I believe, on Sunday and was not let in to work out. So there's been a whole issue, and he's not going to be playing with the team on Sunday.
He kind of recreated the video where he's like locked out of the training room.
Mm-hmm.
Shows
Oh
up,
yeah,
can't get
the
in.
Jamal Adams one.
Yeah, what Kadarius Tony's gonna be feeling come this weekend?
Yeah.
No.
Oh gosh, that's what Kelsey's doctor's gonna be like today. Like, well, let me in.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, let's get to our favorite part of the show.
Absolute
Maddie?
favorite.
Is it time for banana break?
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna need some help this week. I'm gonna need this video edited in, but Will Levi's. I know we know him as a bit of a draft sleeper. Fell down a couple rounds.
Yeah.
He eats his bananas whole, and he does not discriminate. He'll eat a fully brown banana. He said, "I don't fear the brown spots on bananas. They fear me." Hashtag menace to society.
He eats it like a carrot, like Bugs Bunny eating a carrot. It's actually outrageous.
And then I know it's not bananas, but also like the mayonnaise.
In his
On his
coffee.
coffee?
In his coffee.
Look,
Will
people were
Levis likes
asking
mayonnaise in
why
his
he
coffee.
fell so far down. It's character issues. Because he does stuff like this. That's why he got drafted.
I
so
feel like he could
It's
low.
also put the
concerning.
bananas and the mayonnaise together. Later on, we'll probably learn about mayonnaise banana sandwiches. They're a popular one in
So
the
like
South.
he's gonna like dip his banana in the mayonnaise coffee like a cop and just like
Yeah.
eat it.
You
like a
gotta leave the
donut.
I mean,
peel
like-
on because he loves his peel.
No, he loves his peel. He
loves the
doesn't peel his bananas.
If you look at like Hawaiian coffees, I feel like banana nut coffee is a pretty popular option. So you could use mayonnaise as creamer, banana for flavor.
I mean, I
and
don't
a
know
cup of
about-
coffee.
Are we gonna have to like drink this like later
This
on?
is a good one to
Is this-
add to our
is this
recipe.
something that we
Yeah,
have to
a
add
mayonnaise
to the-
banana
I
coffee.
will be sick that day. I hope you know that.
We're not getting any
Yeah,
guest hosts on that episode.
No, we'll figure that. We'll get there when we get there. We still have a lot more food to talk about. Not today, but
We do have more food actually. A
Oh, we
little
do,
bit of a
do we?
nicer one.
Okay.
We talked about Coach Prime earlier. I mean, Coach Prime's having a
time.
good start at Colorado after that big win.
against TCU.
He was hyped up. He said everyone doubted him. I don't know if I have followed it enough to doubt Coach Prime, but he really loves his plantains. He showed up at Colorado, saw those chefs making them, and said, "Chef, you did that. You did that."
You did that.
You indeed did that, chef.
The man loves his plantain.
Maybe that was the key to beating TCU.
Plantains? Well,
Plantains.
it's
for
the
cramping.
potassium.
Cramping, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Plantains and pickle juice.
Not
On the
only,
side.
not only are we journalists, we're also scientists, apparently.
Come on now.
Nutritionists.
This is
First
not
sports
this is
pod
not
to
medical
talk about
advice.
the benefits of pickle juice and bananas.
Yeah. We're all not only are we sports experts, we're also health experts here as well.
This is sponsored by.
No. This is not medical advice. I think I need to say that.
What do you mean?
I don't feel like there's anything bad about telling people to eat bananas and pickle juice.
It's good potassium, mate. You know,
Yeah.
cramps are never nice. No one likes cramps. Have a banana.
Have a
True.
banana.
That's true. All right.
Is it time for fantasy?
Indeed. So
Alright.
we're doing something new today on this episode. We're gonna be sprinkling these in throughout the season. With do a couple more games throughout the season. But for today, with the NFL season just starting up, we're gonna do a fantasy style draft. So the way that we're gonna do this, we're gonna pick 2 quarterbacks, 2 receivers, 2 running backs, and a defense. Maddie, Maher, rock paper scissors. See who goes first.
Best out of 3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Sure.
One,
Rock.
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right. Y'all get first
Did
pick.
we win that?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna pick Will Levis first? No, we're not.
Ooh. Do we have to go quarterback first?
Oh, we don't have to.
You can go in any order you want.
Okay, you had a running back in mind.
I did.
Who's this halfback that you want to pick for the first pick in the teed up fantasy draft?
You know, we talked about horns down last week, but today we're hook 'em horns. I think we go Bijan.
Bijan Robinson goes first. Why? I didn't agree to this.
Well, you gave me the keys to the rain here.
That's
and
true.
I think Bijan is one of the more dynamic players. I don't like the Atlanta quarterback situation. Desmond Ridder doesn't feel like a good fit just yet.
I like Desmond Ridder.
I feel like he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Nothing against him as a guy, but, you know, is he one of those dudes who's going to actually play?
Does he have the it factor to take that division? Because that division is not a strong one.
No.
No, not at all. And their offense is insane when you look at like Drake London, Kyle Pitts, but Bijan.
Mm-hmm.
He's the offense. Give him the keys. They'll win.
Is he gonna be more like a Devontae Freeman in that year they went to the Super Bowl?
I think he's kind of like Cordell Patterson.
Well,
Just to
Cordell
do it
Patterson's
all.
just a whole different beast.
Mm-hmm.
He was good at fantasy for me last year. Shout out Cordell Patterson. You guys got next pick?
All right, Maher, I'm actually gonna pass the first pick to you. Who you got?
Okay.
Oh,
With the first pick in the
you've been
2000.
you've been flexing your ball knowledge all day.
Yeah.
I have.
Let's
I
see it
have.
applied here.
I'm going to be picking by far the best quarterback in the NFL.
Okay.
The one, the only,
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
Don't love him as a Raiders fan, but as a
Yes,
fantasy pick, he's a dream.
5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champ,
Wow.
2-time Super Bowl MVP. Correct.
That is
Listen,
right.
this guy's on the come up, mate.
They've compared him to Steph Curry,
Wow.
which is pretty accurate. To be
No,
fair.
what? I've seen his passes actually. That's a very good comparison.
Well, just like the way that his rise has been.
Exactly. Yeah. No, the first pick of me and Maya's draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And I think if he manages to win the Super Bowl this year, he'll have won 3 faster than Tom Brady did.
True that.
Ooh. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
True
Bah.
that.
That's big.
All right, we're up next. I think we go receiver here.
Okay.
Okay, and I think we pick the best receiver in the NFL,
Which is?
Jay Jettas, Sir Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
It's a toss-up. I mean, realistically, in an actual fantasy draft, he's 1-1.
He has 1-1.
He's 1-1.
That's been like a thing, like receivers. It's always been like a running back always goes. So that's what we want, running back first.
Yeah. It's a running back league.
It is a running back league, especially when you see guys like Austin Eckler, McCaffrey, Henry, Jonathan Taylor a couple years ago.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. Guys that can get yards on the ground and in the air. High draft picks.
Phenomenal.
But I think this year, in a lot of people's drafts, they had Jefferson as round 1, pick
Yeah,
1.
because, I mean, the way fantasy works now is PPR,
That's true.
and no one's catching the ball more than Justin Jefferson.
That's true. You guys got next?
Maya, I'm gonna relay this pick on to you, madam.
All right. So for our number 2 pick, I'm gonna go with my Raiders, and I'm also gonna go with a wide receiver. One of the best.
Hunter Renfrow?
I'm gonna go with one of the
No.
best wide receivers over the past couple of years. I'm gonna have to go with Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams.
It doesn't matter how many guys you put on him. He is finding a way to catch that
It's
ball.
a choice. That's a
Is
choice.
he pling Sunday?
He is playing
That
Sunday.
matchup with him and Pat Surtain is going to be elite.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Pat Surtain on Devontae Adams.
He kind of showed Pat Surtain who was boss last year.
He
He
was-
kind of ran him into the ground a little bit. So we'll see what happens.
Homie was the best wide receiver in the league for like 4 or 5 years in Green Bay.
And people thought it was only because of Rodgers. Last year, he put up career numbers, though, with Derek Carr. So that's something.
The Rodgers rate isn't real.
The Rodgers rate is
The Rodgers rate might not be real.
All right, we got next. Maddie, what are we going with?
I think we're going with quarterback. We're
All
going
right.
off a dual threat quarterback playing in the big state of New York. Give me Daniel Jones.
Oh!
Wow.
You
You
let
know,
on Naoki there a little bit.
I know I'm a Bills Mafia supporter, but Josh Allen's a toss-up. I don't really need him anymore.
I genuinely got I thought you were going to say Jalen Hurts. I really...
I said the big state of New York.
No, but it was...
You said New York. I thought
up
you were
until
going
said
Josh
that.
Allen.
Yeah.
I thought
Up
Aaron
until you
Rodgers.
said that. Oh, Rodgers.
Yeah,
To
Aaron
be fair.
Rodgers.
There's a lot
That's
of
what I
options.
thought.
Well, he's not a dual threat.
Oh, is he not? Okay.
What do you mean he's not dual threat?
Well, we could be talking about different threats.
No, we're not talking... No.
Let's stay on topic, guys.
Let's stay on course. All right, you guys got next.
All right.
Okay.
You okay if I take this one as well?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
All right. So this is a little bit ignorant to do, I know, as in fantasy. I'm going with the Raiders again, though. Going with
Ooh.
one of the best running backs in the league last year. After
Ezekiel
getting his
Elliott.
5th year that's no. After getting his 5th year option declined, Josh Jacobs was the best running back in the NFL
Yeah,
last year.
100%.
And I don't know if it was close. Derrick Henry had a little bit of a down year. Granted, the Titans didn't do too great, but Josh Jacobs is going to be a beast this year.
Oh, he's gonna be a monster. All right. Are we gonna go running back once again?
Yeah, let's give us another running back.
All right. We're gonna go McCaffrey here. Are we gonna consider the health concerns of McCaffrey here?
CMC. He's cost me a lot of fantasy leagues in the past.
Same.
I think you give him another chance, though.
Let's give him a shot.
Double
Christian,
down.
Christian McCaffrey. We're
All
gonna go
right.
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey. Lovely name, by the way. Just some
It's a
background
good.
note.
It's a great name.
It's a great
Lovely
name.
name. It's got a nice ring to it.
Oh yeah. All right. You guys got the next pick.
All right, I'm going to pass this on to you. I'd let you pick a wide receiver.
Okay.
Who is going to be your pick?
Let's see. Does
Tia.
Odell Beckham still play in the NFL?
He does. He just re-signed.
He did.
With
Yeah,
who?
with the Baltimore Ravens.
No way.
Weak
Well,
wide
guess
receiver
what?
room.
You wanna go? You wanna go Odell Beckham Jr.?
We're gonna bend it like Beckham over
Oh,
here, mate. We're going with Odell.
Wrong Beckham, but that's okay.
We're
Okay.
bending like Beckham over here, mate. Let's go
All
with
right.
Odell.
Let's go one more receiver and defense. Not this pick, but we'll go one more receiver. We'll go
Yeah.
defense.
Okay.
for time's sake. So let's go. We're gonna go one more receiver. Let's go AJ Brown. Let's go 1K always open.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll let you get Daniel Jones.
we can take
Let me
AJ
have
Brown.
AJ Brown. Let me have AJ Brown here.
You don't believe in Cooper Kupp?
He's not coming in healthy this year.
That's true. When
He's
is he
already-
ever?
Yeah, that's also true. AJ Brown is gonna play.
Is that his name, Cooper Kupp?
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp.
Wow.
Who's one of the
Cooper
best
Kupp.
wide receivers the year the Rams won.
Go
the
up,
Super
Cooper
go
Bowl.
up and down
Cooper
NFL
Kupp,
rosters. You'll
Cooper
find some
Kupp.
good names in there.
Mhm.
You'll find some pretty good names.
It's nice
College
little-
football's even
it's nice
better.
name.
Yeah.
General Booty,
Oh,
smoked
yeah.
up.
The coldest Crawford.
Why are you laughing at his name? General Booty's a real quarterback.
He's a real quarterback.
Really?
Who
Wow,
does he play
that's
for
a
again?
very lovely
Oklahoma.
name.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Shout out Oklahoma. All right,
Shout out Oklahoma.
you guys got one more. You guys got the next pick.
All right. Would you like to pick our last running back?
Our last running back. This is a man.
Right back. It's a right back.
Oh, wait, a right back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, it's
Tarby.
So
RB.
like,
Tarby.
so
RB.
like Gary Neville, Trent Alexander-Arnold type right back.
Yeah.
Or, okay. So let's see. Right backs. How many right backs are in the NFL? Just a quick little question, if you don't mind me asking.
Starting 32.
Right.
Starting 32. There's
Okay.
a lot more outside that.
How many
though.
teams are in the NFL?
32.
How many players on the NFL roster usually?
53.
53. How many running backs are the 53?
Usually,
Wait, how many running backs are
Up
there?
to 3.
Two up
Usually
to
2 to
three.
3. Yeah.
Okay. Best team in the NFL right now.
The Eagles.
Who's their running back?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
We have a few actually.
Who's
Hey,
their
go
running
Super Bowl
back?
champion,
believe in
Kansas City.
I pass
Okay.
this to you because I believe in you.
Running back, right?
Okay.
Okay, running back. I'm gonna go.
You said his name
So
earlier.
you say his name earlier.
Oh, Saquon Barkley, mate.
There you go.
Let's
That's
go
a good
him.
pick.
You know?
That's a
There we
good
go.
pick. That's a
Hopefully
solid
my
pick.
legs
I was
get as big
hoping
as
for
yours,
Zeke.
mate.
I thought he was gonna go Zeke too.
By the
Yeah.
way, I started doing squats because of Saquon Barkley. So shout out to Saquon Barkley.
Oh, that Saquon Barkley,
Say
bro.
Quad Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, mate.
Okay.
Shout out to
And
you,
then
mate.
for the final pick, we're gonna go defenses.
We've
What-
been talking about the signing. 49ers defense.
That's true. Let's go 49ers defense here.
49er.
Quick and easy.
Great.
Mm.
Yep.
That's tough.
You know, they're on brand. 49ers.
There you go, mate. There you go. It's destiny, dare I say.
They got Javon Hargrave over there,
Mm-hmm.
former Eagle. Then they got the highest paid defensive player in NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like that. I like that pick.
Yeah.
And we'll leave the final pick to you guys.
Maya, this is you, Maya.
Who do you think the best defense in the NFL is?
Please don't say the Raiders.
The best. Okay, let's see. The best defense in the NFL.
I didn't ask for the worst defense in the
Oh,
NFL.
oh, yeah,
I asked for
sorry.
the best defense.
Sorry.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to say only because I like their name,
Mhm.
the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, I like their name. You know.
That is a pick.
Okay.
Can I counter that?
Of course.
I'm gonna have to go with the New York Jets.
Okay, there you go. That sounds better.
There you go.
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, you can't
Quinn
bet
Williams.
against Sauce.
There you
I
go.
I'm
mean,
gonna
you
have to
know-
go with the New York Jets.
You know, Vikings protection. You know, shield. Ha ha.
Yeah,
let's
that's-
go. And,
that's
I don't know if
way
a lot
of
of
thinking
Vikings
about
fans
it.
would talk about their team as having a good
okay.
defense.
That's
Okay.
true.
That Colts game last year kind of hurt them a lot.
Their defense was really
Yeah.
good. What, 5 years ago?
Back in the
Right.
day, yeah.
Back in
Mhm.
the day, they had
You did not want to go against the
no.
Vikings
They
in
had
Minnesota.
Harrison Smith, Xavier Rhodes, Daniil Hunter. That defensive line was amazing.
the other guy too. What's his name? Ray Lewis, right?
No.
Lewis
No.
Ray.
we
That's
can skip on
Ravens.
Ray Lewis.
Oh, okay.
That's Ravens from 15 years ago. It's okay. Hey, you're picking things up though. I like it. I
There's
like
that-
I'm learning. I'm
Hey,
learning
you're
on
learning,
the job,
you're
guys.
getting
I'm
there.
learning on the job.
There is alternate universe though, where
Okay.
Brock Lesnar
it. True.
playing for that D line.
He did.
Terry Crews too. Apparently, he was in the NFL.
He was for a brief stint.
Terry
Yeah.
Crews was in the NFL.
Or no,
Yeah.
For
no,
a
he played
brief period of
for
time.
He played for college, didn't he? He played in college for sure.
I know The Rock played in college. He didn't get drafted though.
He was in Miami.
Boo hoo.
The U.
The U.
Instead, he's a worldwide renowned actor instead of
Mhm.
NFL player.
Well,
You
you
know.
know,
Yeah.
you give and take. you know.
Exactly,
It
exactly.
Depends on how you look at it.
You're okay, Dwayne. You're fine.
There you go. I guess
You're okay, Dwayne.
you're not an NFL player though. All right, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for joining us for season 2, episode 2 of Teed Up. Thank you to our editor and producer, Aiden Swanepoel, and our multimedia producer, Al Nicklin. If you want to stay up to date on the latest in Long Beach State sports, check out our website, daily49er.com, and follow us on socials at daily49er. Thank you so much for listening and watching on YouTube. We'll see you guys next week. Peace! See you.